Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya ayyatuhan nafsul mutma'inna, irji'i ila rabbiki radiyatan mardiyah. Being a Mubarak night, brothers, and at the request of Maulana Burhan Sahib, Ya ayyatuhan nafsul mutma'inna, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala addresses us in the Quran, Oh, that soul which is content. What is the contented soul? The soul which is content is that soul which is content with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as his Allah. It is that soul which is content with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is content with the obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That means that when that person is in the obedience of Allah, then he finds peace and contentment. When he is in the disobedience of Allah, he is uneasy. He realizes something is not right in my life. I'm far away from Allah. There is a sign of Iman. It's a sign that a person wants to become close to Allah. And it is very dangerous that when a person finds himself in the disobedience of Allah and he is finding contentment in that, it's something to be concerned about. It's a matter of great concern. So we are human beings, we slip up, we fall down, we disobey Allah at times because of our weakness. When we are in the disobedience of Allah, if there is some uneasiness, that's actually a good sign. Insha'Allah ta'ala, that person will get the tawfiq to make the tawbah and to turn to Allah. But when a person is in the disobedience of Allah and is finding contentment and peace and tranquility, and it's not clicking to him, he doesn't realize that I'm away from Allah, it's a very dangerous sign. Ya ayyatuhan nafsul mutma'in. Such a person, the Mufassirin have written, at the time of his death, the angels will give him the glad tidings. A person who finds solace and comfort in the obedience of Allah, such a person, at the time of his death, the angels will give him the glad tidings that don't fear of what you're going to face in the future, in the sense that your future in the year after is a promising future. It is a future of the pleasure of Allah, and it is a future of Jannatul Firdaus, insha'Allah ta'ala. And this is substantiated by many other verses in the Quran. لَهُمُ الْبُشْرَى فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ